Ba 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 ba. Someone's calling me. What is good, quite a people by the channel? It's your boo, Bobbalam. In today's video, we have another compilation news, and then we have a few stories ranging from Playboi Carti and Lil Uzi Vert, you know, our favorites, down to Kendrick Lamar and possibly relating to Drake and Kanye and some other people. And then we get to Kid Laroi getting jumped. So let's get started, not wasting any time here. And then firstly, there was a new Uzi snippet that surfaced a couple days ago, or maybe I'm late, maybe it was like a month ago, I'm not sure. But a lot of people from the ad-libs, and we'll listen to it in a second, claimed that Playboi Carti was on the song with Lil Uzi Vert, which tells us maybe Uzi wasn't lying about saying 1629 is coming soon. And maybe not 1629, but something is coming soon with a collab between the two artists that have pretty much strayed away from each other since 2017. So maybe the theory of Uzi being on Narcissist or Carti being on Forever Young, Love Is Rage 3 or Pink Tape could possibly happen, but I cannot see Carti wearing pink, I'm not gonna lie. But let's listen to this snippet to compare if it actually does sound like Carti, because then Uzi says something about it. So as you can see from the pink nails and all that, no, that was not Uzi recording the Instagram story. That was JT, his girl. But people are claiming that what was Carti, because that's one of his famous ad-libs. However, a lot of Uzi fans were saying that Uzi was just stealing Carti's swag, not like in a bad way, because they're friends. Friends can steal whatever swag they want. But Uzi actually mentioned in one of his group chats with some fan pages, potentially confirming, and it's coming from Uzi, so it's weird to say potentially, because if Uzi said it, you would think they would be completely true. But honestly, no one's believing Uzi at all, because he is a huge troll. I mean, he just dissed Kanye and it wasn't really that serious, and he just claimed that 1629 was dropping, and we all know that ain't happening either. But either way, the group chat stated, dumbass fans, that what sound nothing like Carti. Josh, my boy Josh, says yes it does, LMAO, just the what at the end though, not the first two. I wasn't expecting Uzi to steal Carti ad-lib, LMAO. And then Marnie Life, aka 1600 Guru, Uzi says he on that song with the emoji. So I just think he tired of y'all claiming that he's stealing Carti's swag, or he's trolling us. But considering what he said on Twitter about 1629 dropping and Carti being in the news for Narcissist as well as Kanye's album, he's trolling us once again. But who knows? And lastly, before we move on to the next subject, I don't know when this song was recorded. People are telling me it was this year, like this month or something like that. Y'all can let me know in the comments, all the Uzi detectives. But if it was recorded recently and in fact Carti is on it, that's crazy. We getting it soon, hopefully. Actually, there have been plenty of times where we heard Uzi and Carti snippets and just it is nowhere to be found. But more information to come. For next, we gotta talk about Kendrick Lamar possibly taking shots, and not like dissing per se, but I needed that, rightfully taking his spot as one of the top rappers from Drake, J. Cole, Kanye. Big Sean's not even in the picture for the top 5 anymore. Let's be realistic here. But the latter 3 artists have all dropped this year or are dropping this year. Donda, Certified Boy Lover, and he already dropped like a 3-track EP with What's Next. J. Cole obviously released as well. So Kendrick Lamar has something to say. He's coming out of his like 3-year hibernation. Nobody knows where dude has been, but it looks like he's got a project dropping sometime soon, whether that be this year or next year, but it's coming. In that he posted on Instagram and Twitter, oklama.com. When you click on this website, it gives us 2 possibilities of an album title, at least in my opinion. You got New Thoughts right here and Oklama. Then you click on here and it gives us a little message from August 20th, 2021. I spend most of my days with fleeting thoughts, writing, listening, and collecting old beach cruisers. The morning rides keep me on a hill of silence. I go months without a phone. Love, loss, and grief have disturbed my comfort zone, but the glimmers of God speak through my music and family. This sounds like it's coming from Kanye, but it's from Kendrick, just remember that. While the world around me evolves, I reflect on what matters the most, the life in which my words will land next. As I produce my final TDE album, I feel joy to have been a part of such a cultural imprint after 17 years. The struggles, the success, and most importantly, the brotherhood. Kendrick sounds like he's coming out of a fraternity in which they were doing the elephant walk. And for those of you who don't know what that is, go look it up. May the Most High continue to use Top Dog as a vessel for candid creators as I continue to pursue my life's calling. Are we gonna find out what that is though? Is it music or something else? Because what he just announced in this little paragraph is that he is creating his last TDE album. Now, does this mean that Kendrick Lamar is retiring, or does this just mean that this is his last album with this label and then he's gonna create his own label or company or something to pursue a whole nother career, maybe as a label executive, or maybe he's gonna do more soundtracks like Black Panther, therefore continuing music? But to be honest, he's basically already been retired because he hasn't dropped in 3 years. And I believe it was him or J. Cole that was saying that the only reason that they're not dropping music is because they're not really that inspired to make music. And Kendrick's projects usually encapsulate a big concept, and if you're not inspired and you can't group a lot of songs into one theme, then it's hard to make a project. There's beauty in completion and always faith in the unknown. Thank you for keeping me in your thoughts. I've prayed for you all. Damn. See you soon, Oklahoma. Using that name and word once again, so maybe Oklahoma is that album title, bruh. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that all too much because I am not the biggest Kendrick stan, so I do not know too much information on if he's retiring or his next album. Rather, we're here for what he said in the latest Baby Keem snippet that is dropping this Friday called Family Ties, in which Kendrick explicitly states, smoking on your top 5 tonight. I said that like a Canadian. Smoking on your top 5 tonight, which if you ask me is coming straight at Drake and Kanye because they're beefing right now, and then J. Cole already dropped and they're all in the top 5 discussion of rappers, whether you like them or not, just like they're the top dogs, they sell the most. And so Kendrick is like, I'm back and I'm about to take over the whole freaking game. And as I mentioned before, this song is dropping Friday, so even though we only get like 1 bar from Kendrick, at least we'll get it soon.
You gotta relax, the city where nobody sleeps. Just type in and ask where I'm at, ho. Smoking on your top 5 tonight.
Woo! Drake, Kanye, Kendrick coming for you. Also, for all the people who are claiming the beat switch that he stole from Trippie Redd on the Supernatural, bro, beat switches have been in the game ever since hip-hop started. It ain't nothing new, so I don't want to hear any of that. And Kendrick been in the game way longer than Trippie Redd too, so if anybody's getting inspired by somebody, Trippie getting inspired by Kendrick, unless, you know, we see Kendrick dropping a rage song on his next album. But lastly, we gotta talk about the Kid Laroi. Apparently, and I'm saying apparently because it was dubbed as fake, but we'll get into that story in a little bit, where Kid Laroi was allegedly jumped at the Summer Smash Festival in Chicago, which is Cole Bennett's festival. I almost went, but I canceled because I was being a little depressed boy and wasn't sure if I was gonna do this anymore. The Kid Laroi was rumored to have gotten jumped at Summer Smash, but DJ Carnage confirms that nothing happened. He was scheduled to perform at Lyrical Lemonade Summer Smash this weekend in Chicago, but he was a no-show at the event. Some reports have suggested that the Australian artist was backstage at the show, but he opted not to perform because of an incident that happened outside of his artist's trailer. So that's where all the rumors started. Since he was a no-show, people were like, damn, he got the shit kicked out of him. There have been rumors surrounding the Kid Laroi's missed appearance at Summer Smash, with some viral posts suggesting the rapper was jumped by a group of people outside of his trailer. But then DJ Carnage cleared up the rumors, stating in the comments of DJ Academic saying, me and him had the artist trailers right next to each other. I can confirm this is cap. Also, I feel like with Kid Laroi having the #1 song in the country, also not even being a rapper, like he's a hip hop artist, but he's not like a rapper that's in his songs saying, yo, I'm the baddest dude alive. Like, if you step up on me, I'ma kill your dog, bruh. And I'ma take your Captain Crunch out your goddamn cupboard and eat it with some almond milk, even though you allergic, bitch. But also with the #1 song, I feel like you would have so much money to be able to pay for security that there's no way in hell you could get jumped at a festival, unless it was some other dude's security that was coming at your security, and then it was just like an all-out brawl, and then you have to take on the artist, and everybody knows that these artists low-key some bitches, except for like a select few. But that's about it for today's video. Tap in tomorrow because I'm sure some other shit is gonna go down on hip-hop. Keep more up to date on Twitter, where I post everything there before we talk about it on videos normally. Let me know in the comments what you thought about that Uzi Carti snippet. Is Carti actually on it, or is Uzi trolling? What do y'all think about Kendrick calling out Kanye and Drake a little bit, making their nips a little bit frosty and everything? Make sure to like and subscribe, join the Bob gang if you with it. Peace out, club people. Know what I'm saying?